My biggest fear is actually a balloon. I am a pretty big control freak, and there's just something about a balloon bobbing around on a string that you can't control that just rubs me the wrong way.
I knew I was going to do it. No, we didn't. I'm done. I have tears. I have freaking tears in my eyes. I wish this was a live show. I wish it was live. Give me the footage.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
It's our time. It started 7-8 months ago, right? All for this moment. All for this moment.
The Super Bowl, the final destination on an annual journey that begins with 32 teams and ends with one champion.
Touchdown, Patriots!
Only the best manage to successfully navigate the twists and turns on this long and winding road.
Look, fellas, it's just about doing our job.
For the 2014 Patriots, there was only one acceptable conclusion to this voyage: a fourth Lombardi Trophy.
We got a good football team. We got a long way to go. Got to keep working at it now. We're going to be all right.
Hey, keep that foot on the gas pedal.
What a play call! And man, momentum is back at the Razor.
Let's go! Let's go, boys. It's our time.
Every game we win, the next one gets bigger, next one gets tougher.
There's a reason that both number one seeds are in Super Bowl 49. They've shown the ability to fight through adversity and be the best team in their respective conferences.
Wilson with 33 seconds and counting. The New England Patriots are on to a celebration. A fourth Lombardi Trophy is headed to one Patriot place.
This spell lasts forever. Well, summer weekend we have yet to discuss. That would be the Lions and the Seahawks. Do you think the Seahawks should be on upset alert?
No, that's why this isn't even worth discussing. We have to discuss it. We're obligated to do so because you got 4 playoff games taking place this weekend. That's why we had it on the list. But ain't nobody thinking about the Detroit Lions. You're backed into the playoffs, losing 3 straight.
For you.
The only thing that the Detroit Lions has done to make news over the last month is when they announced that Jim Caldwell was going to still keep his job, even if they ended up losing 4 straight, meaning this playoff game this weekend. Could they surprise Seattle? I suppose. It's the NFL. It's a physical contest. Parity does exist to some degree. Matthew Stafford is not to be ignored. Golden Tate, we respect him. Theo Riddick is not playing, though. I just look at it from the perspective that the Detroit Lions have proven themselves to be a disappointment because they were absolutely, positively fine. Now, some would say it's because Matthew Stafford hurt his finger. I would say it was until prosperity came in their direction and everybody started talking about them, and then they sunk.
Seattle should be on upset alert. They haven't been very good recently. I mean, they've had offensive line issues since the beginning of the season, and they're still there. They still got those offensive line issues. And I noticed when Earl Thomas went down, the Super Bowl odds didn't change for the Seahawks. I thought that's strange, and it has been explained to me that, listen, if it doesn't happen to the quarterback, the odds may not change. But look at that Seattle defense since Earl Thomas went down.
No question.
I like Seattle, but that's a dangerous game.
If it wasn't up there in the link, I think the Lions could have pulled it off. After the break, you need to listen up. Trust me, don't miss Stephen A's final take. Let's just say he's got a little message for all the athletes out there.
Stay off the weed.
Hey, today's the day. Let's go. Leave no doubt. That's what we're talking about all season. That's right now.
The Seahawks have been in the playoffs the last 5 straight seasons, 4-time NFC West champ.
There's blood in the water. Time to hunt.
The Lions, they have lost 3 games to end this season. They're going to have to find some way to put together a 60-minute game if they want to win.
They got to go through the 12th man.
Boy, hey, you ask for a storm, you gonna get it. We know what this one's for. It's what you work for. You work for this one right here, an opportunity like this.
And he's breaking away. He's into the end zone.
Nobody in the world can beat us, bro.
He goes straight ahead. 5. Touchdown! Seahawks!
He's something else.
It's another game.
Fires far side. Got Baldwin. Touchdown! Holy catfish!
The landing.
What's up, Nate?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How's everybody
Friday, end
doing?
of the show. You got to be feeling good.
Usually
This
is that time. Listen, I know you guys been waiting. It's the Seahawks. It's the Lions. It's the Burleson Bowl. I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I've kind of reached out to everybody in Twitter world to tweet me, helping me make this pick all week. And we got some tweets, so I want to read them. And then I want to get to my pick. All right, Burleson Bowl, I love the name, but Nate knows the Lions need a playoff win more than any other team. #1 pride. Okay, I feel that.
True, pride.
Can't wait for the Burleson Bowl. Respect for our worthy opponent, hometown pride. Nate 13 Burleson. I know Pacific Northwest roots run deep. I know that. Don't put that on my plate right now when I got to make this pick. Hey, listen, man. It's that time where I got to make a pick. 2 teams I played for. My heart is in Detroit. My roots are in Seattle. The teams are evenly matched. Defensively, they're the same. Offensively, they're the same. They've had some pieces missing. Earl Campbell, lock it down for Seattle. Earl Thomas down for Seattle. And then the running game not really being there for Detroit, passing game being there. So, the team that I'm going with right now in this matchup, Saturday night, drum roll, in a very close game, Seattle will take the lead. Matt Stafford in the 4th quarter will make an attempt to win the game in the last 2 minutes. The Legion of Boom will hold off the Lions. Seattle will win at home.
I was nervous for a second.
I got a really close
table.
win on this one. I just feel like Seattle will jump ahead and in the playoffs against a team with Russell Wilson, one of the most intelligent quarterbacks in the game, getting him back on the field. He won't allow Matt Stafford and that offense to get into their heroic mode and make a 2-minute drive that will save the game. Certain teams you can do that against, but when you're playing against Seattle, I feel like they're going to get the lead and keep the lead. And another thing that I think is another X factor.
This is?
No, I don't.
This is me alone in the dinghy right now.
He's out of here.
Nate got off the boat. We've been on this Lions boat, you and me, all year.
Man overboard!
This is us on the dinghy.
I need you to never stop doing
This is the dinghy, and Nate just went to the Titanic. He jumped off. He said, I'm going to go with
Where we? Lake what? Up in your summer camp?
Oh, yeah, Camp Laconda.
Camp
Lake Laconda. We were up there. Nate and I were the only ones on the Lions boat for so long, and Nate just jumped ship.
Well, listen, I told you it's going to be a good game. I just feel like there's a few X factors. One, that stadium. I know firsthand just how tough it is. And then two, I feel like when it comes to the playbook and opening it up, Pete Carroll and that offense, Tom Campbell, they will have different plays in that playbook. There's going to be some exotic plays, maybe even trick plays, whatever you want to call it, trickeration. Yeah. That's what they're going to do. You don't see that often out of the Detroit Lions offense. You will see a trick play or two from Seattle that could help sway the game.
I'm going to send an SOS, guys. I'm out there. I'm out in the ocean.
Call the Coast Guard.
Flare gun, all of that.
I guess I'm out there alone.
It's going to be a close game. I just feel like once they get behind, this isn't a heroic game up against the Legion of Boom. That is a stout defense.
I hope Matthew Stafford's watching. Prove him wrong, my man.
What do you guys think? Hashtag GMFB. I'd like to go to Twitter after the break. We'll see you guys in just a couple of seconds.
You think Seattle's going to win, but I think you want Detroit to win.
You're hard.
That's true?
Multiple
You know what?
plays.
That could be a good way to
I don't
put
want
it.
the Lions
I feel like Detroit. No one likes them.
But in 1976, the Seahawks marched to a different drummer, winning twice while earning respect throughout the NFC. But could Seattle's rosy-faced youngsters survive a deadly American Football Conference schedule in '77? Would the Seahawks still have their bite against Denver, Oakland, Baltimore, and the rest of the AFC's superior young football teams?
And wide receiver, number 89, Duke Burleson. And left tackle.
In 1977, Seattle joined the rugged AFC. Many predicted this team would have trouble matching its 2 wins of '76. Instead, the Seahawks won more games than any second-year club in NFL history. This is their story.
Number 73, Norm Evans. And halfback, number 47, Sherman Smith. And fullback, number 42, Don Testerman. And at quarterback, number 10, Jim Zorn.
Jim Zorn and the Seahawks weren't intimidated by their strong AFC opponents. But through the first month of the 1977 season, things didn't go their way. A difficult schedule matched Seattle against 2 division champions and 2 strong contenders. And to complicate matters, Jim Zorn hurt a knee and was lost for a month. Stormier days lay ahead. In New England, the Patriots scored 31 unanswered points, the first time Seattle had ever been shut out. In the Kingdome, Seattle played it tough, but Eastern champion Baltimore had too much offense, while Western champion Denver had a defense known as Orange Crush. The tough schedule was taking its toll. Through 4 weeks, Jack Patera's squad had yet to win. And with Jim Zorn injured, Seattle's situation was looking dark indeed. Then in week 5, Seattle welcomed a friendly face. John McKay's Tampa Bay Buccaneers had yet to win their first NFL game. Through 4 weeks, his offense hadn't scored a touchdown. But Jack Patera's team was without Jim Zorn, and many predicted that young Steve Meyer wouldn't be able to beat a stingy Tampa defense. It was not a tough argument to follow. What was hard to follow was the football. Fortunately, the early bounces went to Seattle, and soon the Seahawks got serious. On offense, Steve Meyer filled in admirably for Jim Zorn, throwing 4 touchdown passes in only his 3rd pro stop. Defensively, Seattle picked off 4 passes, tying a 1-year-old team record. Then, in period 4, the broken field skills of Sherman Smith put the Buccaneers away. Seattle had win number 1. Those who had predicted a Tampa Bay victory, take note. The words of the real prophets were written on the King Dome wall.